It was. Do you know what I'm talking about? I miss the animation from Alice in Wonderland to Beauty and the Beast to The Little Mermaid. That's beautiful animation. And then all of a sudden we get into
the girly type.
Not girl. It just looks very. It looks pretty.
It looks pretty.
Yes, it's very girly, and I like it girly. No, it just looked better. I just didn't like it.
Let's get some perfume out here.
I'm just saying, it just didn't float my boat. All right.
Let's just put it this way. Let's hope it was not true. Okay.
Well, we haven't seen Sausage Party. I wanted to go see it, but after I heard that, I'm like, well, screw these people. Because I was an intern radio station back in the days, and I worked free. But at least I got to put in my resume that I was an intern, and I worked under somebody.
But you said no one's saying that this is true.
Say, I don't... Well, am I going to go support him, though? If it is or isn't?
Well, why don't you tweet Seth Rogen, see if it's the truth?
Because he's probably stoned at the time. He's always stoned. Brandon, who's my friend...
Yeah, have Brandon find it. Brandon, we have an assignment for you.
So Brandon is at Comic-Con, and he's all, hey, man, he tweets a picture and sends it back to me. He's all, I just met Seth Rogen. He's on stage with him. I'm like... And he works at another radio station with me. I'm like, did you get an interview for your show? And he goes, no. And then the next hour he meets somebody else famous. I go, did you get him the interview on the show? Oh, no. I'm like, why? He goes, I don't know. That's my answer I get from him. I don't know why.
The only thing I want to know why is how come every time you mention Brandon's name, he goes, hey, man. Does he really say that every single time?
No, he's all like, what's up, dude? What's up? He's all just back it up. Just back it up. I'm just kidding. All right. We haven't hit the, and I wanted to get into this, the comic book front. I have not partaken in the comic books lately. I have been not drenched, let's say drought.
Why?
I just haven't had a chance to do anything. I have on my dresser, I have the new Batman with the super, what are they called? The Gotham people? I forgot. The new Batman 1, 2, and 3. I read number 2 where there's a new flying superhero, has a big G on his chest. I have not. I posted an article about it, about this is like the big thing that's changing Batman right now. Have not got to read that. There's a new Superman that they wanted a different version. He's younger. Have not read that yet.
As kids.
And The Walking Dead. I have not. I have bought them all.
By the way, the characters for Batman #1 is Gotham and Gotham Girl.
That's it.
Right.
It is
like
awesome.
Super man powers. And like Batman's like, say what?
No, what pissed him off is like, this is our Gotham. What does Batman always say? My Gotham?
Oh, well, I mean, think about it. He sacrificed his entire life for this city. And then all of a sudden someone comes up. So he'd rather help other people. I mean, if you think about all the Justice League shows and everything you watch, it's always Batman helping someone else to figure out things, to find a solution.
We had this big conversation. Okay.
But but there's a 4-year-old boy who literally said, he goes, Superman can fly. Flash can run fast. But what does Batman do?
He's asking, like, what does Batman do? And so I went to him and I said, well, he's the world's greatest detective. And Anna Maria goes, that sucks. Don't say that. Since the 40s and 50s, he was well known as always the great detective. For years. He was known for that. All right, so...
and you can't forget to remind readers, if you haven't watched Civil War 2, take some time to check it out. I know we're talking a lot about DC. We're doing some really good things.
Did you ever finish the Secret Wars?
Oh, and
too?
By the way,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't. I know a lot of people liked it, but I didn't like it. I don't like it.
I bought the complete collection because I was going to read it.
And I didn't read it.
Just haven't.
But
because nowadays, times have changed with me. The way that I eat... My poops aren't like used to be hours and 2 hours in the the restroom, or I used to go sneak in there and watch.
Eating healthier, people.
So what happens is I'm in there and it's like I get a page or two. So and I don't know if it'd be smarter, but I don't like this. They have an opportunity where you can actually like have the comic book sent to your iPhone. You can open it up and read it in there, but I want to own the paper. Do you know?
Well, maybe sometimes you have to compromise. But Civil War 2, the artwork is great. Hey, all this stuff with Captain America. What's the thing about Captain America?
What's the big controversy? Oh, that's another thing. The article was sent to me. I have not read it yet. I've got there. The Hydra thing of him.
Hail Hydra.
They say that they didn't think it was going to be that controversial or that big. Is it?
Hello?
I know, but I haven't read it yet, so I don't know.
Hello. And hey, there's another one that not maybe you're talking about. Wonder Woman, spoiler alert, has a twin brother.
Why would they do that?
probably bring more guys to read Wonder Woman.
That is the dumbest
They
thing in the world.
constantly have tried to redo everything. So before she was made out of clay. Now Zeus created her. Now Zeus had an affair with her mom. Now all of a sudden there's a secret twin brother, and on and on.
All right. Just a heads up again. Don't forget. I want to say thank you to Skechers, one of our sponsors for YourNerdSide.com. Hey, and Your Nerd Side, the show. If you want to win a pair of Skechers, they are on the website. Just click on there, enter to win. It links you over to Skechers. And thank you so much, Skechers, for putting the shoes. They're really cool shoes. Very comfortable. I'm surprised. I hate saying this.
Go Chewbacca.
I love the Converse shoes, and I love the high tops with all the paintings of Superman, Thundercats,
I'm not buying
Flash.
anymore now.
I love those so much. But Skechers is more comfortable. It's a lot better. All right, so comic books, I promise you we'll follow up on that, and we're going to get a lot more done and in-depth when we go do Heroes and Villains comic book convention. It's coming to San Jose because we are going to be there all weekend long. All right, on the front, I'm looking at it. I wanted to talk about this. This is big news.
He's so excited.
Did you hear that the classic Star Wars character, Lando Calrissian, is set to appear again as part of Disney's upcoming Han Solo spin-off film?
Hopefully he won't be the only person of color in the film, though.
No, hopefully he's not hopefully there's more women in the film.
Hopefully he's not the only African American in this universe.
No, but we got to think about it. African American or having more females. How do they reproduce in this huge empire? Because last time I looked, if you're walking around the Empire, I mean, like on the Death Star.
What they did to the 70s to women.
I don't know, but on the Death Star, when Han Solo and Luke they go through there, I see nothing but stormtroopers, and none of those stormtrooper outfits have any bumps where some breasts can go.
Maybe they were just flat-chested.
Nah, I don't think so. You think they're cloned flat-chested? Is that how it works?
Maybe.
After you're cloned so many times in women...
When you're running with not a bra, it hurts.
Well, I do like it that in The Force Awakens, they actually put General Plasma.
No, female captain of the First Order.
Captain Plasma, that's right.
Captain
And again, she's the only female on the...
Again!
Only female.
What is up?
And then on the bridge, you think you'd see some females up there.
Well, you see, and the interesting thing is now that Disneyland is not listening to any comments of George Lucas, whose wife is happening to be African-American female.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear any feedback, but... people got to represent the world.
But if you think about it, and you're going to think about, we're going to Star Wars right now, and I'm going to get back to this Han Solo spinoff. Here's the cool thing you got to think about. Darth Vader was burnt badly as Anakin Skywalker.
Yes.
He has no arms.
Yes.
No legs.
Yes.
And supposedly, when I read this book that shows how his body plate works, it helps him keep him breathing. And it has a thing for him.
That's why you have that chamber.
It has him to go to the restroom inside there too, because he has a problem with his genitalia. So if I was...
Many men do have problems.
So if I was Darth Vader, Lord Vader, and I have to work on all these ships, I don't think I'd want a woman in front of me or around me, because I have no penis to get erect. I would be upset.
Wait. But before he became Darth Vader...
Yeah, he was banging her.
No, what I'm saying is you don't want females around. I'm just saying the stormtroopers were still... all males, and why
the stormtroopers were clones.
I know they're clones.
So it's not their fault. Back then, I'll give them credit. It was not their fault there were no females. They cloned from one guy. Now, you can't get a woman out of a guy. There were tons of females. There were so many. There were at least 5 female Jedi.
Listen now, fast. Exactly, my point. Thank you. My point. My point.
Hold on
is
a second.
proven. Oh, let me
Jedi
go to the computer so Google can tell me.
Females. And it's Soka. There we go.
First thing on his laptop.
All right, here we go. List of female Jedis. Shak, Yaddle, Depai Balan, Adigala, Stas Ali, Blutler Swan, Jocasta Nu.
I think it's mainly really, if you're talking, let's look at the backstage. We're talking about how animators are important. Writers are important.
This includes the Jedi Order and the new Jedi Order. Okay? But to break it down, during the third motion picture of Star Wars, Episode 3, The Revenge of the Sith, we saw female Jedis there. Do you remember fighting with them?
No, I'm saying that.
So there were females.
Most people don't remember that. Like, people just...
First off, most people don't remember anything. They just remember the outfits. Like, oh my God, that new Stormtrooper outfit's cool.
No. Most people, when they're buying costumes, right, is always the guys rescue and then the world and the damsel in distress.
Okay, let's reverse that. The Force Awakens, The chick saves herself. She almost saves him. She does save him. And she defeats...
no, I think they're trying to rectify things.
She, like, kicked ass. And I was like, whoa.
But when you see people checking out toys, where are they buying?
BB-8. Because BB-8's the coolest one in the motion picture. He made the movie.
You love BB-8?
Okay, well, let's get back to the classic Han Solo spinoff. According to the Wrap, the studio is now casting a young Calrissian to join his smuggling best friend Solo, played by Eldon Elrich. He is do you remember him? Do you know who he is? Do you remember that that British kid with the Knights Men's or the Knights? What is it? I forgot the name of it. He had to have his cane and the Knights Men.
Oh.
With Samuel Jackson, who was always talking like that.
Oh my God, I love it. Wait, you're talking about the little boy?
The little boy, that's Han Solo.
He's going to play Han Solo. Oh,
that's
he's going to be good. Wait, what's up with this British invasion in our American film?
But of course, what is up with Rick? Rick is like...
That's what I'm saying.
How's it going there, Carl? And all of a sudden...
I mean, Walking Dead is mainly all, British actors.
They're good.
Come on.
So let's get back to this. So originally portrayed by Billy D. Williams, Calrissian first appeared in the 1980s Empire Strikes Back as leader of the Cloud City, who was said to have a long history with Solo, a role made famous by Harrison Ford. I love it. Calrissian was last seen in 1983's Return of the Jedi, where he once again got into the pilot the Millennium Falcon, which Solo has described as having won from Calrissian in a card game. So interesting how they're going to work this out.
Real interesting. I think a lot of people expected this to happen with all the money it's been making. I think just to go back, and then I'll stop. Got to represent. Women accounted for only a mere 33% of the roles in the top 100 Hollywood films. And the Star Wars is just another reflection. Okay, I'm not going to say anymore.
All right, well, again, that's the same thing for voiceovers. It's more of a man world.
Right, that's why you're the lead here and I'm the backup.
I'm just listening to you, what you say.
Yeah.
I just listen to what you say. All right, the spin-off, Han Solo spin-off will be due in theaters May 25th, 2008. Now, personally, this is a personal note. I think that Billy D. Williams should reprise his role as Lando. Nobody's going to be as cool.
Yeah, I know.
Smooth or as suave as Billy D. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, have you heard about people they're considering to cast in the role?
No, not yet.
No. Yeah, I mean, he brought a sense of humor, beauty.
Colt 45.
Oh my God, Colt 45.
He could be like the Benjamin Button Billy D. Williams.
You think he can?
He can age backwards. He goes in there and goes, I was born backwards.
You just love your original Star Wars.
Does everybody agree with me? You have to agree. You know it's true.
Yeah, but when you saw the Force Awakens, you're like, oh, it's terrible. And then the second time,
it was pretty good.
Freaking awesome.
It's pretty good. It was good. There's some people I would have got rid of. Just the First Order. I didn't like them. Not too much.
No.
Nah, I didn't like the First Order. They didn't scare me.
Do you feel like they were trying to go for Nazi?
They felt like Nazis. I felt like with the head captain, and the same guy that I seen him in his other movies that played the general. I could have killed him in 5 seconds with a handgun.
5 seconds.
Just blown his head off. All right, other news, Star Wars front. What?
But these are the people they're considering. Donald Glover.
Oh, Danny Glover's son.
And then they're thinking about Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, the basketball player? Oh, he's too old. Why don't they use Billy D. Williams in?
Anthony McKee, which I don't think is going to happen. Oh, Chadwick Boseman, right? Oh, and this is the guy who played in Dope. Do you remember his name?
No, but I know who you're talking about. I liked him a lot.
I'm so sorry if I cannot say your name right. I'm terrible at names, including my own. Shameik Moore.
Shameik Moore?
Yeah.
I liked him. Dope was a great movie.
I think Shameik Moore can do the best job.
I don't know. You know what? When they say, "Oh, this guy's going to play him," I'm like, "Oh no."
Let's come on. Go out there on Twitter. Vote for Shameik Moore.
No.
Don't you think he could do it?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm surprised.
You've seen Dope.
Yeah, I can't see anybody. I guess I like Lando Calrissian. I guess anybody can play him. I guess I don't know. It's just a younger Lando Calrissian. All right, to see this kid play Han Solo younger, you know how it was. It's not Han Solo Return of the Jedi or Empire Strikes Back. This is Han Solo. You got to watch the movies. Star Wars. Okay.
That guy, Han Solo.
Han Solo in Star Wars, when you first see him and he walks out of the bar and he goes, "Hey,
he killed somebody."
He's an asshole. And they edit out parts.
How do you know there's not kids listening to our podcast?
So listen, there's some parts they edited out. He was sitting there making out with a woman in the corner of the cantina. And he pushes up. I don't know. Okay. I think Greedo was there, so I don't know.
What's Greedo's tongue in?
It was Greedo's. He's all, "Tum pati pata solo." Japolska. All right. Rogue One, Star Wars story. The rebellion fights back in the news story trailer. This is pretty cool. If you have seen the new, and they released it during the